International shipping, is that a feature or an epic? The checkout, is that an epic or a user story? Order confirmation, is that a user story? If you or your team are struggling to properly break down features, stories, and epics in the product backlog, you're not alone. Many people just rely on the best guess when splitting epics into features and user stories, but today we'll stop guessing, because I'm going to share a very direct method that you can use to clearly define the scope of an epic, a feature, and a user story. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Sergey Shimansky, and on this channel, I teach business analysts how to take ownership of their career and live a happy professional life. If you're here for the first time, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss new videos that we publish on this channel. Thank you. Since I can remember, I have always struggled with finding just the right way to break down items in the backlog. But it's especially hard when you change teams or jobs, because new people and teams always tend to have their own take on what they call an epic, a feature, or user story. But it doesn't have to be like that. The structure of your backlog must never reflect your own or someone else's personal preferences or guesses. Instead, what if we could apply an objective metric or method to build the right structure and the breakdown for a backlog? And what could that method be? For the method I'm going to share with you today, we'll actually use two key metrics: complexity and time. And using these two metrics, we'll apply the following definitions. A user story must be fully done within one sprint. A feature must be fully done within one planning interval. An epic must be fully done within one product release. Now let's unpack and see how it all works using a real example. Let's say I'm working on a new mobile application project for a fashion company. The total project duration is estimated at 8 months. Using 2-week sprints, it will take us 16 sprints. I will divide this project into 3 PIs with 5 sprints each. Now, given this timeline, I can say that things like shipping, checkout, product catalog, and pricing are major epics, because they will be continually and incrementally built throughout the entire project. Now let's take shipping, which will consist of smaller features, each implemented within their respective PIs. For instance, on my roadmap I have international shipping with FedEx. I will consider this a feature because, according to our estimates, it will fit fully into one planning interval. This feature, international shipping with FedEx, will in turn comprise multiple user stories, each small enough to be fully done within the boundaries of one sprint. For example, choose FedEx at the checkout, track FedEx shipment status, and receive shipment notifications from FedEx are all individual user stories. My team has estimated them to be small enough to fit within a single sprint. Hey, I'm hoping it all makes sense to you so far, and if so, hit that like button. And if you disagree or agree, let me know in the comments below. Now, to implement this approach of breaking your scope into epics and then epics to features and features into stories, you need to have 3 things. Well, first, you need to have a definition of done. What does it mean that a feature or story or an epic is fully done? Usually it means implemented, tested, deployed, accepted by the users, and so on. So you have to have this agreement on your team. Second, have your epics, features, and stories preliminarily estimated by your team or the team leads, so that early on you can reasonably estimate the complexity of what's sitting in the backlog. And of course, you need to keep your user stories relatively small, really atomic, so that you can definitely get them fully done within one sprint. So to summarize, a user story must be fully done within one sprint. A feature must be fully done within one planning interval. An epic must be fully done within one product release. Hey friend, I want to give you a gift for hanging out with me today. It's an invitation to a free User Stories development webinar. We'll discuss why the old methods of talking about user stories no longer work, and what you need to do and know to stay ahead of the competition and bring the most value to your Agile team. Again, it's absolutely free. Register today using the link in the description. I'm Sergey Shimansky, and thank you for sticking around. If you found this video useful, click the like button and make sure to share it with someone who is really interested in getting their product backlog in order. They will highly appreciate that. And I also have a video for you right here where I share a template of your best friend as an Agile BA, the definition of ready. I'll see you there in a second.